Okay, guys, so the first way that we have to simplify fractions is to simplify an improper fraction. Remember that an improper fraction is when you have a fraction where the numerator is greater than the denominator, like the one I've written there, 16/3. Remember, we have a strategy to help us called the Texas two-step. So if you have to simplify an improper fraction, you're going to do the Texas two-step. Step 1 is to divide the numerator by the denominator. So I'm going to do that one for us right here. Okay, so the numerator is 16 and the denominator is 3. So we're going to work that just like a regular division problem. 3 will go into 16 5 times. 5 times 3 is 15 with a remainder of 1. The second step of the Texas two-step is to write the remainder as a fraction. So my remainder is 1. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to put that as my numerator of my fraction. And I'm going to put it over the denominator because our denominator will always stay 3 in this way of simplifying. So 16/3 is equivalent to 5 1/3. This is in simplest form. It's easy to understand. Now, I asked you to get your pencil and paper because we're going to practice one together. Okay? So now I want you guys to write down this fraction. I want you to write down 17/4. Okay? So I finished doing either my addition or my subtraction or my multiplication, and I look at my answer. My answer is improper because the numerator is greater than the denominator. In my mind, I have to do the Texas two-step. Okay, so I want you guys to think before I do it. What is the first step of a two-step? Okay, if you said to divide 17 by 4, you're correct. 17 divided by 4 is the first step. Let me give you about 5 seconds to do that. Okay, if you finish, follow me and check your answer. First thing I'm going to do is say, well, how many 4s can I take out of 17? Well, I know 4 times 4 is 16, so that's about as close as I can get. So 4 will go into 17 4 times. 4 times 4 is 16. What's left is a 1. Now I'm ready for the second step of my Texas two-step. Think about it. What do I do? The second step is I'm going to write my remainder, which is 1, as a fraction. I'm going to put it over the same denominator I started with, which is 4. 17 divided by 4 is 4 1/4. 17/4 is equivalent to 4 1/4. Okay, so that's one way that we simplify improper fractions.